football. It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, y'all can save the date because it will be a momentous occasion as the former gold medalist and the French Olympian and French heavyweight contender Tony Yoka. Last year he fought Martin Bakole, got the absolute breaks and piss beaten out of him by Martin Bakole. He's announced his next fight, and he's taking on somewhat of a challenge, I would say, for his level, for what he showed that last fight. I actually think it might be a stiff challenge for him, and he's taking on the very tough, very game, very formidable, very durable, but potentially shop-worn veteran heavyweight Carlos Takam, and that'll be March 11th. Now let's talk about it. So Tony Yoka, gold medalist, a lot of hype coming to the pros. I for one, just being honest, it's no slight on the young brother Tony Yoka, but I was never really particularly impressed with Tony Yoka. I've always thought that of like the medalists like him, Hrgovic and Joyce, I even though he won the gold, I feel like he was the least impressive. I didn't think his style would translate to the pros when I watched all the tape on them before, when these guys came into the professionals and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Carlos Takam, okay, let's talk about Carlos Takam. Takam's a guy, he's been losing a lot of fights. Last two fights, he fought Joe Joyce. He was winning early on, got the breaks beaten off him, got stopped. Then he fought Makhmudov, and, even though he lost the fight, I feel like he really exposed Arslanbek Makhmudov. And Arslanbek Makhmudov, since then, him and his handlers have been on some crazy weirdo stuff. Like, they try to fight an inexperienced fighter in Rafael Akabajori, who is, new to boxing, 14-0, but really hasn't fought anybody too great. Tried to fight him, and then I guess the money wasn't bad according to Akabajori. It was bad. Money was bad, so the fight didn't happen. Then I interviewed Ahmed El Bialy one night, who's a light heavyweight, and then they made an offer to him on WhatsApp. Funny enough, that's insider trading right there. But anyway, yeah, I say all that to say that Carlos Takam, he's not a world beater, but the question I'd probably have to ask is, do you have to be a world beater to beat Tony Yoka? And I think his level of heavyweight boxing is going to really get shown in this fight, because we know right now at this moment in time, he's not even good enough for the Martin Bakole level, which is like that second tier contender level. Bakole, Parker, Hrgovic, he's not on that level right now. He's not. So with that being said, this is like 2 levels down from that. And I'm going to say this, if he loses to Takam, it would be damning for his career. So not only do I want to see Tony Yoka go in there and really make a statement, but I want to see Tony Yoka go in there and put the division on notice, because truth be told, I'm not trying to judge him off his last fight, but just judging what I've seen in his career, his style, and his last fight along with that. And I think Takam might have enough in the tank. Sometimes I say, like, these older fighters have one last great hoorah, one last great fight in them. This may be that one last great fight for Takam, where he puts it together and is more than just a durable guy, and beats him, But they picked him for a reason, because, he's obviously got 7 losses. He's been there with Joshua, and Chisora, and Makhmudov, and Joyce, and a whole host of other heavyweight fighters, Joseph Parker, and he's come up short. In all those fights I mentioned, he's come up short. So he comes up short, yes, but he's durable and he's game and he's not an easy out. And for a guy like Tony Yoka, I don't think he'll be an easy out. So I want to see Tony Yoka, work off of a long jab, straight right hands, left hooks. I want to see him look like a dangerous heavyweight that could potentially be a factor in this division. Because I'll tell you right now, I don't think he beats Joe Joyce. I don't think he beats Hrgovic. I don't think he beats a Frank Sanchez. I don't think he beats, obviously, Usyk or anything like that, or Joshua. I don't think he really beats anybody in the top 10, to be honest with you. I'd be hard-pressed to name one top 10 heavyweight that I think that I would confidently say I'm picking Tony Yoka to beat this guy. And a lot of that is due to just what we've seen in his career. And then, not to pile it on, but just being honest, this is a guy that at one point in his career tested positive for steroids. And some people are saying that, ever since he got caught with steroids, he ain't quite been as good. So it is food for thought. It is something to think about. But listen, y'all can say the date. That'll be the next time we see Tony Yoka in the ring. And I'll say this. I'll say it like this, man. I know last year around this time, Philip Hrgovic was trying to get an opponent. Tony Yoka and him actually was a fight that was going to happen. I still wouldn't mind that fight being revisited at some point if Hrgovic can't get an opponent, because they have history. I know Hrgovic would be very keen on fighting him. So yeah, I mean, I will, if he gets past this test, this stiff test in Takam, you know, I like to see the Hrgovic fight, Joseph Parker, you know, fights like that, Michael Hunter, Dempsey McKean. That's the kind of level I feel like he needs to fight at and be at. You know, we'll see. He has to get past this first, and this isn't even guaranteed. So let me know what you guys think. Tony Yoka is back, trying to get his career back in the right direction and show the world that he is better than what he showed in the Martin Bakole fight. So, yeah, March 11th. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.